All right, now this is the watch list for Thursday, but keep in mind the market closes early. I think it closes at 1 o'clock on Thursday. It's Christmas Eve. I almost feel silly even trading this week at all, but we had a pretty good day in the chat room today. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together I've put together this little list and hope we'll find some gappers in the morning, but I'm going to trade like the first 45 minutes or so, see if I can't catch a gapper, or maybe one of these stocks I'm getting ready to show you does something. But don't wake up tomorrow and just look at the market as, what, I probably won't take a trade today. In other words, what's in your account today, be happy with that, and then go into next week, and maybe it'll get a little, we'll get a little bit more volume, but it's still going to be the week between Christmas and then New Year's. So it's still going to be a lower volume week, but it's certainly not going to be as dead as these few days before Christmas, I don't think. So I'm perfectly content with where I am, and I doubt that I'll, take a trade tomorrow. But if we catch a gapper, who knows? I suspect I'm going to log in and there won't be anything gapping because just everybody's on, in Christmas mode, right? So showing you the SPY here. It's a very nice bounce off 200, which it bounced off of last time. It's all the way up to almost 206, and the market's not closed yet, so you may see the numbers changing here. It's about 40 minutes before the close, but again, I didn't want to put a lot of time into a watch list because I don't expect much tomorrow. So I just didn't want to waste a bunch of my time when I don't expect much tomorrow. So again, maybe we'll catch a gap or something. But anyway, so you've got 3 days higher and nearing the 200 day. So kind of interesting on the SPY there. The stocks, I just put together a few. GoPro is just in a tight range. The only reason it's on watch at all is if you go to 15-minute candles here, it's kind of flagging. It's in a tightening range, and it might break to the downside instead. But it did get a couple big volume spikes at the open and then late in the morning, and never did take off. But seems to be holding this support area. So if it stays up, above 18-ish, it might be worth a long tomorrow with a proper setup. Again, not in love with this one, but you see these big spikes here. There's a lot of big movement. When GoPro gets moving, you get little mini short squeezes, okay? So let's see, maybe you can see it better on 60s. Not so much, but I say this a lot. It doesn't cost me anything to have it on a chart. NTWK had this gap up and ran all the way to 950 on good news, and then the next day gave a lot back, and then this morning a very nice reversal. See, so it sold off early and then reversed and is holding up since now it's kind of got a little kind of 2-day cup and handle going on. It looks good over, over 825-ish tomorrow. That's a really handsome bounce. So this one might just head back higher again tomorrow. I'm going to throw GENE back on watch after the gap up. Very clean 3-day pullback, but there's no volume. I was watching Gene today, and like 4 hours into the session, it had 30,000 shares traded or something. So that's indicative of the market, the time of year. Time of day, both matter more than a lot of newer traders think. And then CAPN also. This was in a tight range today, and I thought, hey, this one might give a nice breakout. And then I looked at it, traded like 12 shares or something. I mean, being a little sarcastic, but it hadn't traded much, 2 hours into the session. So I don't think tomorrow will be the day, but keep this one on watch for next week because I really like the way it spikes at times. And so when Monday gets here, this is more interesting to me. I don't expect it tomorrow, but and that's it. I'm going to leave my list at that. I'm not in love with this list at all, but hopefully we'll find something gapping on news tomorrow and be able to make a little chunk of money in the first hour, half hour, and then I'm going to, head on off and enjoy my holiday weekend. So I'll leave it at that. It's my last video until Sunday night. So Merry Christmas to everybody, all right? And then if you do trade tomorrow, stay safe, and we'll see everybody on Monday.